of show is this? Oh, that's right. It's the Ghost Talk show. Watch the Ghost Talk because Aaron, what is it, G. Thompson? Oh, my God. He is so awesome. My name's Elizabeth Saint. I'm from Destination America. Seriously, watch the Ghost Talk. This guy's amazing.
Ho, 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 and happy Friday, everyone, and welcome to Ghost Talk, the most active paranormal show on YouTube. Hello, I'm your host, Aaron G. Thompson, and with me today is LINDSAY DOYLE.
Happy holidays again.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
I can't do anything else.
That's
That's
okay.
it.
I'm dreaming of a event on January 21st, just like the one I did last
Year.
January.
Something or other.
www.ghostcrier.com, guys. It's a thing. You should check it out. It's an event. I want to see your face. And, of course, you want to see my face when you want to answer questions. That's what we have. We have an excellent question. So, thank you, Stacey, for sending in a question. We got this bad boy right off of YouTube. Ow, ow. So, definitely put the questions down in the comment sections. I like questions. So I'm going to address this. Stacey, thank you. Great question. With so many paranormal groups on YouTube and Facebook, how do you distinguish group from cult? I hear the word cult thrown around a lot. How does one defend their natural growth of friendship with people you have agreeing opinions and views, of course? From being referred to as a member of, a cult. Great question, Stacey. That can easily happen with online groups, as they view in their circle other online groups and maybe find them as threats, whatever the category can be. I mean, in our case, it's paranormal. Other people's case, it's cooking. Other people's case, it's video game, or even just random nerderies around. You're going to have those opinions and those passions. So why do people, specifically on the internet, and mind you, I've seen this, sadly, in real life too, describe another person within the same passion that has a group of people that follow and share the same opinions, which are incredibly valid opinions, not only, to the group itself, but to the whole. I mean, every opinions are opinions. They are absolutely valid. So instead of another person respecting those opinions, maybe they get scared. They turn to, using words like cult, because cult does have a very negative, context to it. No one wants to be said, you're in a cult. It's like, oh, thank you. Yeah. So, with paranormal groups, themselves being related to cults, I think there's a lot to the context of that, but I'll break that down in 1 second. LINDSAY, what's your viewpoint on maybe online communities in general, or maybe specifically with paranormal groups? Specifically in this question, referred to as more of a cult following than an actual shared group or shared idea, shared opinion.
Right. So first of all, I would say that there is a difference between a group, following, and a cult. So with a group or a following, you have your life outside of that group, outside of that following. You have your family, your friends, additional jobs, hobbies, skills. You have a mind of your own. You choose what you eat for dinner, and you cook it yourself, and all of that.
Right.
Okay, so with a cult controls every aspect of your life. It controls what you eat, controls how you think, or lack thereof.
You're absolutely right.
So for someone to refer, if someone referred to people following us as a cult,
but right.
That would be extreme. And as far as
we don't have all shared opinions, by the way. Ours are kind of
ours are kind of all over the place. But for the paranormal community, as a general and speaking, I don't see. I'm sure people have referred
Right.
to it as a cult, but it's not, because I'm sorry, I've never seen somebody. I mean, even Aaron has a life of his own. He's not like, I'm not going to eat because the paranormal activity will feed me. You know, you still eat
Because
cookies.
I work too hard editing these things.
That's
I don't
right.
get to eat.
That's right. Well, I mean, I would just see it really hard to be a cult for the paranormal realm. You know,
Right.
that's my opinion. That's the way that I see
Now,
it.
would you say it's, because I believe it's more of a mindset to the individual themselves, and maybe on both parties. So it's the person saying, hey, you guys are in a cult. That's not a me thing. That's a them thing.
You hear the term cult following a lot. And so the way that I interpret that is you have something that's so popular and has so many different aspects to it that you can take parts of that and apply it to your life, and you apply it to your life. So like, okay, just for an example, Lord of the Rings.
Right.
There's a cult following for Lord of the Rings. I mean, people will literally go and they'll have plastic surgery to get their ears shaped like elves.
Of course, why not?
They'll, make lembas bread and live off of it, right?
Mead.
That's just kind of a small example of like what a cult following would be. So like, say in our instance, say somebody's like, oh man, Ghost Talk, I don't wanna, that's a cult, Tom. They get that cult following attitude
Drink
in
the
their head.
Kool-Aid, guys. We got
They're
it.
like, they're gonna, tweet you tomorrow or
Good.
Twitter you
Tweet
tomorrow,
away.
however that works, and they're gonna be like, oh, Aaron, where did you get those mugs? What was in those mugs? What were those cookies? Where'd you get that red scarf? Where'd you get that green shirt? Do you get what I'm saying? They're
I get
gonna
what you're
go
saying.
out. They're gonna go out. If it was a cult following that someone has of their own mentality, they want to know every aspect of your life so they can apply that to them.
Right.
Themselves.
And of course, cult, comes from the word culture. It lies in pop culture even. Ghost hunting is in the pop culture right now. It's popular, and that's what pop means. Not that it pops.
Right.
It pops on your feed when you're social media on your phone. But we are ghost hunting, paranormal investigating. We're in the pop culture. They say for a club or a cult, it's all going to be based around the mental application of how you're involving yourself with that said community. If someone calls us a cult, I wouldn't be able to respond. I wouldn't know how to. I'd almost ignore it or think it's a joke. Right. And that's because I don't care. I mean, if you want to say it's a cult, drink away. It's a cult. But it just doesn't bother me. So I guess with someone, and it depends, and it also depends on how aggressive other individuals can get. Because, sticks and stones break my bones, words will never hurt me is bullshit. Because words hurt. And if someone keeps poking and poking and poking and harassing, that's a whole different scenario. There's different things you can, do to stop that appropriately. But with cult, I'm gonna just pull back to the mental capacity of the individuals, the party, and both parties, I should say. I haven't ran into many people calling individual teams or units, at least online, as a cult. If you find evidence and you feel it's legit, maybe it sounds like crap to somebody else. That's their prerogative. Maybe it sounds like the best thing ever. Again, their prerogative. A lot of ghost hunting, a lot of evidence, be honest with you, can't be conveyed well in a medium, like in a media medium, via video, even picture. Sorry guys, I know that's how we're trying to explain that this is a real deal, but it's not going to be really explained well or even promised to someone or convincing to someone in that media, because there's just so many what ifs, bells and whistles, they weren't there. It's always going to go back to your personal experience at the site of when activity happened. That's something no one can take away from you. That's with you. That can be complemented with the readings you got on the devices that maybe you're trying to display in a media fashion. Again, that's very real to you, and that's probably absolutely happened, and a group of folks can jump on board with that, because this is a very real field. There's real consequences, there's real evidence. That's factual. It's unfortunate that science hasn't allowed the normal box to open up a little bit and experiment more with it. But I don't care that they don't believe that this is something out there. It is. There's some substance to the energy, as we're absolutely referring it to. Again, the science crowd doesn't like us referring it to energy. I'm sorry, that's what it is, and that's how we have to take it. To move forward as a group, as a cult, no, I'm kidding, to move forward as a unit in the paranormal and try to convince and make things legit, we have to quit throwing out really letting other people know that other people might be fake or things might happen that way. We have to focus on how do we bring this very real substance to life. It's there. It's all about hitting that fuse, lighting something, sparking something to really show on command that the other worldly realms or frequencies can be brought to life. Just how do we do that? Went on a little bit of a tangent. I went somewhere.
That's all right.
I kind of liked it. I just kept flowing. But ultimately, Stacey, ignore, folks, if this is something, I'm not even sure if this is something that's affecting you. If it is, I mean, it's easier said than done. When I say, don't let it affect you, but really, don't let the hate get to you. Mm-hmm. Everyone has their own opinions with this. It's such a sensitive field. I play around with it. I have fun. I poke fun at it because, that's me. That's my personality. I've been doing it a long time. I'm comfortable with it. I'm comfortable to back up what I say if, someone challenges me verbally. But by all means, haters gonna hate.
That's right.
That's the moral of the story. If you're not a cult, you're not a cult. That's just hands down. There's no questioning that. But if you are blindly following complete steps of one mental unit, then you might be a cult.
Might be a cult.
But at the same time, own it. Just don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Just don't drink the Kool-Aid. Yep. No
Trust me.
Kool-Aid.
There's one thing I can suggest. I'm not the leader, but just don't drink the Kool-Aid. The meteor is not that big of a deal. I mean, if it hits us, whatever. We'll worry about it then. So, any final thoughts on this?
I think I said what I had to say about cults.
I think I said a lot more. I
Such.
just rambled. You are welcome. My gift to you. Actually, no, guys. This isn't my gift. This might be wonderful to some of you. Thank you, by the way. Thumbs up. But I got a more prominent gift that, I'm going to share with you guys. I'm going to drop a video Monday, Wednesday, Friday. As always, it's going to be a little bit different of a ghost talk. I've actually interviewed an individual who has created the next generation paranormal TV show. And it's going to be on major television in 2017. We asked him the questions. What the heck is this show about? So you don't want to miss that. It's an awesome interview. Super pumped. It's exciting. So follow Ghost Crier, guys. GhostCrier.com. We have all our links. All our links are below. You can follow me, Aaron G. Thompson. I definitely like communication. Getting tweeted at and Facebook message, so definitely keep the communication live. And if you want to support us, 'tis the season.
That's right.
Or, go to patreon.com/GhostCrier. It's a thing. $1, $2, share. We appreciate what you do. And we are dropping more content and trying to get more and more used to the Patreon community because it is growing, which is super awesome and very, very humbling because, you know, of course, the vision was to push us as a career, but it's happening so fast. It really is. A lot faster than anticipated. So to even have pledges, multiple pledges, is just crazy to think that in a couple years, you know, I could very well be, you know, your personal ghost hunter in a sense, which I really want to do. I don't want millions and millions and millions of people. I always say, you know, I want 500 strong people, and we'll just rock out, you know, what we love. We'll investigate, we'll research, we'll experiment, we'll create. A lot of things I want to do in the future, and I really want to put my focus here, guys. So, yeah, that's the thing. Guys, have a very, very happy, safe holidays. Merry Christmas. You know, all the Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. I should have had a list. That's why they say Happy Holidays. Someone's
Happy
about
holidays.
to get offended.
Yeah.
But I love you guys all. And you want to follow her, I know you do, but where can they follow you?
Instagram, VeganLens85.
Stuff's below, guys.
That's right. You can get on there and you can follow me. If you direct message me on there, I'm totally gonna direct message you back.
Boom.
I'm a
Conversation.
I'm a person.
What?
And you're a person too.
Together, you are people.
We're all people.
I'm
just saying
we're
because
people.
you know, like, I like questions and I like to talk and I really like to help people out. So
I do too. I know at some point with all the messages, funny you said that, because I am getting quite a bit of messages. Like, I feel like it's gonna get overwhelming. Like, at some point it is, because some people I feel maybe some demanding with some questions, I don't answer right away. But honestly, I love it. I really do, and I want to have a little bit of that overwhelmness because I want to put that into my day to day when I'm researching, making videos, making content, traveling to places, doing events. I want social media. I want communication with you to be absolutely the front of what I do, how I communicate. I want to listen to your voice.
just don't knock on the front door.
That'd be creepy. Yeah. I'll meet you at maybe the bar around the corner. Well, give and take.
There's some nice bars down here.
There's some nice bars.
Just saying.
We'll do. So, guys, again, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
With the Ghost Crier crew. Be safe. We'll see you on Monday. Ghost achievement unlocked.
Slam the door. You're shaking, scared. Live your life with so much fear. Wipe your eyes, hide your tears. Stop. Let me make this clear. This about you and me. No blind mutiny. Only para unity. Together we will see.